This is an ongoing conversation, so please stay in touch if things occur to you by whatever means, pigeon, WhatsApp, however wherever you like to share your ideas. But going forwards, so for the E17 Art Trail, the funding received between 2020 and 2021 was unlike any other year. We have had, from back in 2004, 2005, we had about £500 for the festival, and it has evolved and fluctuated over the years to the point where we were able to secure some pretty substantial funding. We found that our approach was valued, as well as our organisation and the flagship project, the Art Trail, being enabled to survive. So it was, both sort of valuing our work and keeping our organisation and festival afloat. We were able to do inclusion work, a whole series of artists' open houses online, all the things that you'll find in that Miro board with the Art Trail report that you can delve into and see a lot more detail about what we did. But we're unlikely to see this kind of funding again. And so we're taking this opportunity now to seek core funding for our organisation. As many of you might know, repeat funding for repeat projects is like the most impossible thing to secure. And so we're trying to, through this process, as you see, reframe what it is that we do by demonstrating the different strands and all the outcomes that we achieve through the Art Trail and other projects. We're likely to have a much leaner budget in 2023. Work starts now on 2023's Art Trail. We need to know what we should focus on in order to deliver it so that it is fit for 2023. What are your preoccupations? What do our audiences need from it? You know, it's not a case of just constantly growing bigger and bigger and bigger. One of the hugest challenges is knowing where to start on the Art Trail. So all of those things are very much in our minds. We want to work in a slightly different way on the festival as well going forwards. For myself and Morag in particular, I want to work in a way that could free up our time to do more strategic organisational work, as well as produce other creative projects. And the, you know, just the administration of the number of exhibitions is quite a huge task. And there are lots of other things that we'd like to do and share with you, or have done and want to revisit. The good news is that we, in the last few days, received a small business grant that will go towards the time of a new E17 Art Trail producer role. And we'll hope to advertise and recruit for that coming soon. But the purpose of that would be to have sort of beginnings of building up a team again, because we tend to have a fantastic freelance team, but it's sort of retaining people and over a longer period of time. So it's a brilliant position to be in, to have a small grant to start that process off, to build the team again. So the things that we're weighing up are how to build that team, whether to start with more administrative or production type roles first as we grow it and build the budget up. It's really hard to sort of hedge your bets, what is chicken and egg kind of thing. You know, using different technology can help us manage all the data to produce the programme. But the cost is very high, and I like to invest in people first generally, and it's that kind of weighing up what is it that's the most beneficial. How do we incorporate our other work in the festival programme? We have done it previously, but it's quite a stretch to do both. And how do we do that without changing the very trusted, non-hierarchical nature of the festival? How do we secure more investment for our inclusive projects, and what ways are we going to help connections in our creative network to continue to thrive? Because we think that's the bit, as Abigail rather beautifully demonstrated, that it's a kind of magic that's happening here, and how do we kind of argue the case. Hopefully you're going to help us with your ideas.